Oh yeah, leftovers. That's way too many beans for one person to eat, but I'm eating them anyway. Also chicken, which I am a big fan of. Anyway, hello everyone and welcome to Sunday. I can't believe it, but today is day 999. 999. Tomorrow is legendary day 1000. I'm pretty excited about it. I already know what's going to happen tomorrow. I have to go to the dentist to get a teeth cleaning, and then we're going to Mel's at some kind of orientation work thing, and she's there for most of the day, and then she has to go back, and it's too far to drive back home, so she's just going to chill where she's at, and we're going to probably join her for dinner tomorrow. You dropped her before? We're going to join her for dinner tomorrow, so that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. So I already got it planned out. It's going to be so exciting, getting my teeth cleaned and eating at Moe's, because that's what we're going to eat. We're going to eat at Moe's. The last thing I'm going to share with you guys today is Ascension. I showed you guys the other day that we had bought Ascension, but a lot of you probably don't know what it is or how to play. It's a deck building game. Apparently it's based on Dominion. I've never played Dominion, but I know I had asked you guys to recommend board games one time, and there were several of you who had recommended Dominion. But I have never played Dominion, but apparently Ascension is based off of it, at least somewhat. There's a pile of cards there, that's the deck portal. That is basically all of the cards in the game. And they show up here, 6 at a time, and on your turn you are trying to buy cards. You buy cards that cost runes, or you defeat monsters, and you need that much attack power. And you have your own personal deck, and you draw cards from your personal deck, and they give you either money or attack power. And you play as many cards as you can, and it is used to either buy cards that will go into your deck or kill monsters. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to earn, there's little star tokens, and that is referred to as honor. Honor are these little tokens over here. Depending on how many players there are, you play with a certain amount of honor. Since there's 2 of us, we're playing with 60. Once these are all gone, then we will count up how much we have, including some of the cards' honor tokens. For example, see, like this one is one in the corner, and whoever has the most wins. You don't always have to buy the ones in the middle. There's some over here. There's mystics. They cost 3, and when you play them in your turn, they're worth 2. There's heavy infantry that cost 2, and they're worth 2. And then there's always a cultist, so if you have 2 attack power, you can always get at least 1 honor token. So it's pretty straightforward. When Jarrett was here the other day, we played it. He picked up on it like in 2 minutes. He understood everything that was going on. So I don't know if it was because he'd played Magic before, and I'm a little worried because I'd like to show this game to my parents, but I know that they don't always grasp rules so easily, and I don't know if Jarrett got it because he played Magic or if he got it just because it was easy. So anyway, it's a fun game. We enjoy it. And I'll show you how the game progresses. So at the beginning of my turn, I'm going to go ahead and lay down all the cards I have. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Apprentice, because you start the game with 8 Apprentice and 2 Militia. And I've got a Militia. Now, unfortunately, with 1 attack power, I'm not going to be able to kill anything, because the lowest thing on the board is going to be the Cultist with 2. So that's going to be pretty useless, but whatever. But I do have 4 runes, or as I like to call them, dollars, so I can buy something that costs 4. My options are Seer of the Forked Path, which costs 2, another Seer of the Forked Path, and then there's one over here, Hedron Cannon, which costs 8, so that's, I'm not going to be able to get that till later in the game. Alternatively, I could always buy a Mystic or a Heavy Infantry, or I could maybe buy like a Heavy Infantry and a Seer of the Forked Path. So I think what I'll buy, actually, since there's a few monsters out, I think I'm going to buy 2 Heavy Infantries. So that uses up my money, and now that my turn is over, I take all of this stuff and I put it into my discard pile. And then I immediately draw 5 more cards, which is my entire deck since you start with 10. Then I can go ahead and take a look at what I'm going to have for next turn. Then play passes to Mal. Alright, so we just finished up. Mal got the last honor token, and I went first, so the game was pretty much over. So now it has ended. She's counting up her total points to see how much she has. I already counted up mine. I wasn't real impressed, but whatever. I didn't have very lucky draws. Also, we never saw any freaking monsters. I need to shuffle that better.
62.
53. Good job.
Thanks.
You definitely beat me. I don't think it was all that long ago that I asked you guys to recommend board games to me, and at the time we weren't really buying board games, but since we've been here we've bought some board games, and I don't know, it's kind of like a newly discovered love. I mean, I really like Magic, big Magic fan, but it takes a long time to play, and especially, you have to do like a draft or cube draft, and as fun as that is, it takes a long time, but to sit down and play a game of Catan, or especially Ascension, because Ascension takes like 30 minutes to play, it's really fun. So I'm not going to ask you guys to recommend board games. You can if you want, but I'm probably going to go revisit that vlog where I talked about board games and you guys left me all those suggestions, and I'm going to go take a look at that. If you want to talk about board games, go ahead. I mean, I'll read the comments here too, but I'm going to go back and revisit that old vlog. I know it's a short one, but that's okay. I've got a lot of stuff to do this week, especially tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for watching, and join me tomorrow for day 1000. We are entering into 4 digits, and it'll be a long friggin' time before we ever hit the 5th digit. Probably will never hit 5 digits.